Hi, I'm back. I went into Great Clips, got my hair cut, so I guess you ready for the unveiling? Just be forewarned, I pretty much shaved it, so just so you know. Okay, well, not bad. It's shorter than I like. She did cut it shorter than what I want, but that's okay because it'll ooh, I got a lot of hair coming out. I lean my head out the door to try to get the hair out and nothing happens. I take off my hat and what do you know, hair starts flying out. Anyway, she cut my hair a little bit shorter than I like, but I'm okay. It'll grow back. I'm not gonna, overall it's even. Everything's, good. But anyway, like I said in the last video, I came out here and, I had to cancel because I was running, I had to cancel because I was running a little bit late and I had to drive 30 miles from Commerce, Georgia to Toccoa. I'm only going to stay here for just a little bit and then I'm leaving anyway. So I got over here to Great Clips and then I think I rescheduled and it said 34 minutes, but it didn't. I guess it didn't take because I went into Walmart, came back out and hit the button, check in a button again, and it said 58 minutes. And I was like, did it take? So I walk into Great Clips. I look, I'm the 7th person on the list. So I come back. I'm like, did I, anyway. So I wasn't sure if it took. So before I went in, I hit it again, but it said it took. So I go in, I'm 7th on the list. Within just a few minutes, I get a text message, says I'm 15 minutes out. It's a Saturday, so they're going to be, I knew they'd be busier, and I usually don't get my hair cut on a Saturday. I like to do it on a weekday. Anyway, so, like I said, I pretty much, shaved it. I didn't really shave it, but close. Anyway, I'm okay, I'm okay with it. I like it. Could have been a little bit longer. Wish she'd left it just a little longer, but you know what? It'll grow out to about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It'll start to grow out a little bit. And I usually don't get my hair cut, but about probably every 3 months. I do it about every 3 months. I don't, anyway, so I'm back in my car. Anyway, while I was waiting to go into Great Clips, I was playing with my filmmaker and some other apps because I'm trying to, I upgraded this app, the Bloom app, and it didn't extend the time. Right now I've only got like 5 minutes and I don't know why it did that, but it gave me a bunch of new filters. It was supposed to extend the time too. So anyway, I haven't quite figured that one out yet. Anyway, but I was playing around and I went online, did a Google search, and come to find out I can actually combine videos right in my own phone. So I did that. I tested that out and it looks pretty good. I don't know how it'll look when it gets to YouTube though, because I noticed that the Filmmaker app kind of turns them, my camera does fine. My camera, Note 10 does fine. The S20 does fine. But then when you go to some of the other apps like Bloom and some of them and you put them in Filmmaker and put them in there, they kind of like, well, I'll combine like a Note 10 video, an S20 video, and then maybe a Bloom app video and then maybe something else. And the S20 and my Note 10 do great, but they look fine, just like a normal video. But then you get to the Bloom app and it either turns it up kind of upside down or it looks a little weird. I didn't know that until I just watched one of my videos on YouTube. So I don't really like that. But anyway, I'm getting hungry. There's a Captain D's over there. I haven't had Captain D's since I was a kid. So I think I'm going to take off, get something to eat, and then decide what I'm going to do from there. I know I'm leaving Toccoa. So anyway, might be back in just a little bit. Maybe not. But anyway, God bless. Hope everyone has a good weekend. First, I want to say Captain D's is kind of expensive. When I got done getting my hair done, I decided that I'm going to go over here. It's right around the corner. It's like in the same area, like a little strip mall. Captain D's is right at the end. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go to Captain D's and I'm just going to get me some food. And I thought it would be kind of like, a little bit like, you know, kind of like Long John Silver's. Not that I really like Long John Silver's, but I thought it'd be kind of like that. You know, you just get like a plate or something. Anyway, so I go over there, I go into the drive-thru, and I'm like, okay, almost everything on their menu is $10. It's all, you know, dinner meals basically for $10. After I got my meal, I realized I kind of should have, that's not really correct. Anyway, I realized I probably should have gotten the fish sandwich. That would have probably been a better option. But then I was like, if I want a fish sandwich, I can just go to Burger King or somewhere. So I'm pretty happy with what I got. There's a lot of food though. I mean, there was no way that I could eat all the food. I got like the dinner meal. I got 4 pieces of fish, 2 sides. I got coleslaw and a baked potato, and you get hush puppies. The fish is really heavily breaded. That's the only one thing I didn't like. I'm not a big fan of heavily breaded fish, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I eat only a couple of pieces because I knew if I eat more than that, I would just be too full. I'd be sick. So I ate 2 pieces of fish. I ate a little bit of coleslaw, not much, and a little bit of baked potato. So there was no way I could eat any more. The fish, there's no way. I'm not going to eat that later. You know, anyway, I'll probably eat my baked potato later and my coleslaw. I put it in the trunk of my car until I get where I'm going. Actually, my aunt lives fairly close to here. She doesn't live far. So I'm going to go to her house, you know, visit with her for a little bit, probably a couple days. Might stay with her for a couple of days if she doesn't mind. Anyway, I called her and I told her, you know, because she's got a couple of cats, and I told her, you know, I had some fish, maybe, you know, would her cats eat it? I mean, it's fried fish, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know if she would let them have it. Anyway, she says, sure, bring it on. You know, they'll eat it, I'm sure. But make sure it's got tartar sauce on it. Make sure there's plenty of tartar sauce, because one of the cats, Oliver, likes fish, but he likes it with tartar sauce, she said. I'm like, you know what? I think Oliver needs to go out and get a job. I think Oliver needs to, you know, go find a job, you know, and then he can buy his own fish and his own tartar sauce and whatever. I mean, I'm like totally spoiled. Anyway, but I'll take the fish to her house, and I do have leftover tartar sauce because I didn't eat it all. So, her cats can, you know, they can have at it. The baked potato, I decided I'm going to keep the baked potato and the coleslaw, and then there's like 1 hush puppy left. So I'll eat that. The fish, I'm not going to eat. I wasn't, it was okay. It was good, but it was heavily breaded, and so I'm not going to want that later. Anyway, I'm getting about ready to leave. I'm still in the, just like right around the corner from Captain D's and the Walmart parking lot. There's a strip mall Walmart parking lot. I'm going to head over to Ingles and probably see if they've got like a cup of some kind of fruit, like cantaloupe, and, you know, buy that to go with my baked potato. I probably won't be able to heat it up. That's the only thing I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna be able to heat it up because my aunt, she doesn't use microwaves, doesn't like them. So anyway, so I'll probably end up having to eat that kind of eat it cold. But you know, I'm okay unless I'm okay with that. So I'll eat that and the coleslaw and the hush puppy, and maybe get myself a little cantaloupe if they've got it. I stopped at Ingles last night, and I ended up I bought, they've only got these big containers of fruit with raspberries and stuff in it, and I cannot eat raspberries. Raspberries they just tear me up, you know. Anyway, upset stomach is just, you know, I can't tolerate the raspberries. So I'm hoping that they'll have a cup of something, cantaloupe, or something that will be, you know, little, or not, you know, a small container of cantaloupe or melon or something, you know, but something. I don't want any raspberries. I'm going to try to avoid raspberries, blueberries, any kind of berries tonight. Just a little melon. Melon should be light with my potato and whatever. That should do it. Anyway, it's not really late. It's still daylight, so I'm getting, this time at least, I'm getting my video earlier in the day, you know, like 4 o'clock. I think it's 4:47 right now. So long night, long day really. I mean, I didn't sleep good last night, so I didn't go to sleep till like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So my eyes are starting to burn. Anyway, I think in the last video I said I've tried out a couple of new apps. I wanted to see how they worked. I finally figured out how to create a movie on my phone. I like Filmmaker, but not as well as the create a movie feature on my phone. I used that, and that looks pretty good. Anyway, so today's a little earlier. I'm glad I got to it earlier, you know, finishing up my day today. Anyway, it's almost 5 o'clock. I want to head over to Ingles, get myself some fruit, and then head to my aunt's. She doesn't live too far from here. She lives a little, just, you know, not far, probably about half an hour. So I'll go to her house and, you know, stay with her. She's already, you know, she usually doesn't have a problem with it. So anyway, so that's going to be the rest of my night. I'm going to Ingles, get something to eat, head to my aunt's, you know, visit with her, stay with her for at least until tomorrow, maybe the next day, and then head back to my home state. I have some property that I've sold, and I've got to go to the closing, and then I got something else I got to take care of, and then I have to go home. The boat I live on, my boat should be, not my boat, but, you know, the boat should be out of repairs and back in its docked area. So anyway, that's going to be for me. That's the rest of my day, you know, yada, yada. Then anyway, after I go back home and stay there a little bit, I don't know how long I'll be there. Probably not that long. Probably only maybe a few days or a week. I'd like to spend a little time I have pets, and that's difficult. I know that's really, really hard, you know, being on the road. So, but I have a friend, she takes care of them. She doesn't mind, but it can be a little difficult. So that's probably something that I'll talk about maybe in another, you know, another video. Maybe, you know, if you've got pets or whatever, you know, if you travel a lot and you got pets, that can be kind of a bummer. Anyway, and I have a dog. I have a big dog, so she can't, she's a Doberman, so she can't travel with me. I have a couple cats, and I have a bird. I have a parrot, so he definitely cannot travel with me. Anyway, if I had a bigger, you know, a van or something, I could, you know, the dog, Molly, my dog, could probably come with me. But anyways, so I'm gonna end for now, and see you guys later. Hi, you were just looking at Oliver and Ozzy. Oliver is the gray Maine Coon, and the white one, Ozzy, the white one, is a Persian or Persian mix. I'm not sure. Anyway, Oliver is the cat, the gray Maine Coon, that likes tartar sauce on his fish. So I kind of thought I just put that out there because I think that is so funny. That is like so weird that a cat would want tartar sauce, like tartar sauce on his fish. I know when my aunt told me that, I was just like, really? Anyway, my next stop was gonna be Ingles to get some fruit, but I am really tired. I'm really tired, and my eyes are burning, and I got a little bit away, not too far to drive to get to her house, but a little bit. Anyway, I'm really tired. So, and I was sleepy this morning because I didn't go to sleep till like 5:30 this morning. Only slept like 3 hours. So anyway, I think my next stop's going to be the Dollar Tree. I'm going to pick up a little something to drink, like a little Coke or something, just like a Coke or something, you know, try to wake me up a little bit. I don't want to wake up too much, but a little bit. Anyway, and then I'll go to her house. My eyes are burning, sorry. I'll go to her house and we'll visit for just a little bit, and then I'll go to sleep. I'll go to bed. I'll go to sleep. Anyway, next stop, Dollar Tree, then Ingles, then my aunt's, and that cat had better appreciate the tartar sauce that I'm going to put on that fish for him. He had better appreciate it. So anyway, it's Saturday. Have a good weekend or a good day, good week, whatever. And God bless.